One was just the type of game I called. To stop some of that quarterback run game and all that, you have to play pretty much zero coverage. I didn't do that as much as I might. Double move about got us one time, and then they busted out on a bunch route when we were in man. So kind of made me uneasy about playing more aggressive. But that being said, you still need to force them to field goals. If we'd have done that a couple more times, would have been in good shape. But gave up long drives, and then a touchdown after a long drive is not what we like. So, and we got shoved around a little bit. They've got a good offensive line. And up front, got pushed out a little bit, and a couple times backers misfit. A couple times the secondary didn't come up and fit. When we did, we played well. Got it spilt out and got it down. So a lot to learn. Definitely need to play better against the run.
This week you're facing the opposite of that. You have Patrick Mahomes, who's an amazing passing quarterback. Just how do you flip-flop your defense this week?
Well, you kind of, in this league, you see it all. So, but it is totally different. He's an outstanding player with outstanding targets, and it's kind of hard to get a grasp on them because conceptually they have concepts, but then their biggest plays come off of when he scrambles around, he creates a different play on you. And so we have to be very disciplined, staying with the receivers a long time, try to show him a couple different looks, confuse the looks for him. But, it's the reason he's leading the nation in all those offensive categories. He's a great talent. It'll be a tough task for us.
It's just we're gonna have to go into practice this week, with that mentality to get back there at the quarterback and give him heck.
You mentioned you have to attack and contain.
Right.
It's kind of a delicate balance there when you're playing a guy like that because you don't want to get pushed too far up the field.
Right. It just takes discipline in your pass rush lanes, and you're working your hardest to get around and sack the quarterback, but he takes off running. You gotta spin out and contain him.
He also will do a little Mason's trick, and that is buy some time and let some guys get open.
Right.
And again, your defensive backfield will be encouraging you all they can because they don't want to be back there running around with those receivers all day.
Right, yeah, he does a really good job at extending plays and just kind of making stuff happen out of nothing. And so we just got to do a good job corralling him and getting him down.
How big is it this week, too, when maybe you're not rushing at him as hard as you might some other guys, getting your hands up in passing lanes? Do you focus more on that against a guy like him?
A lot of times with a shorter quarterback, you really focus on getting your hands up in the lane, but I think it's going to be more about just containing him in the box and not letting him, take off running on us.